No more locks this game. I don't know. Is the cheap ticket worth a freeze? Not sure. Probably not.
How's it going out there?
No tickets.
The future is now. I specialize in elven meditation.
I wonder if I was supposed to go to tier 3 because I had no tickets there. Maybe.
You're good at this.
I don't want to go automaton, but there's no real reason to go automaton with this hero power. Divine Shield would guarantee the fight wins. Let's go tier 3. If we won last round and this got leveled, I think we're in a good spot to potentially win next round too.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
This shop's pretty bad. Lost his last fight.
Great. I can bring in more powerful minions now.
This is not going to do anything. There's nothing here. I can roll once there, but I'd rather take like 5-6 damage than dealing with this terrible position. Ouch. Took a little bit more than I thought, but
Oh, it's okay.
it's fine, I guess.
Bumps now and then. A good tactical choice. That's what I would have picked.
Love to hear percussion. I didn't do it! I swear!
You're good at this.
One blaster. I guess I can buy it for later. Let's roll once. That's good.
Trust in the light. Harness your rage.
Full bore's good. Guess we freeze this no matter what. Can drop this. Drop these two. We triple sell right now, actually. expensive. Hopefully it doesn't get eaten.
Have a good battle, friend.
Yeah, I don't know. Triple selling might have been correct, because like half of these units we don't actually want to keep. So like this is a bad buff.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. 2, 3, 4.
There's 2 mech.
I am deeply unimpressed.
Ticket or the spell? I guess they're about even here. I think this is slightly better. Since the spells scale the Divine Shield minions. Although I don't know if I'm keeping this for long.
Keep up the momentum, friend. Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
This is pretty good. I guess this guy's not that great, but he's scaling, so I don't know. So this is 1, 2, 3. It's not bad either. So many good things here. I can't hold all of this stuff. The prize. Sure.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? Come on down. A good tactical choice. You're doing great out there.
I don't know, maybe I should have bought this guy. He's pretty strong. Worst case, he's money. Nothing else.
You're
Wow.
good at this. I like where you're going with this. Now we are in business.
Escape the darkness with me.
If I drop the Cold War here, since it doesn't have permanent Divine Shield. Or even this 2/5 guy is not that great right now.
You're good at this. That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Not this guy, but it's already top. I think we take the 3 damage here.
That one might make all the difference.
Ooh, that's pretty good too.
I am deeply unimpressed.
That'll do some damage.
Might be a little risky, but I guess I should put this later.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Okay, good. He doesn't have any Fury.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
I think we hold with this. Ooh, tier 4. Anything tier 4? Not much good stuff. Yeah, probably don't buy it. I think we just hold with this. As long as he doesn't have Wind Fury, I think this is pretty safe. Or like Leroy or something.
Oh, I've dealt with a league of evil. Terrible people. But good tippers.
And then against this mech guy, we might need to throw in a Leroy maybe. A taunt.
You've got this. You're way ahead.
Maybe just
Good at this.
hold off. Finish on this. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. This will give me 10 cards.
That'll do some damage.
Tavern spell.
Go big or go home, I always say.
Yeah.
That's quite the army you're building, friend. Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Okay, so he's got pure divine shield. And he's got some wind fury, which is pretty bad for me. Okay. And we're at 6K. Okay, decent build. Obviously the taunted Holy Mackerel is pretty solid with your full board of Divine Shield. These guys can be decent for buffing the board. The Lock Prince is definitely a trigger for doing this, some kind of build like this. You can also do Lock Prince with lots of other things like Quillbore. You can just gem it like crazy. I don't know if I did the best possible moves, but I could tell this was going to be strong enough at least to come in second, which I think would have also been enough points. So, yep, that's it for this series. Okay, so let's see the stats here. So for this, while I was doing the series, I was writing a couple notes down to keep track and see how long it took to get to 6K. It ended up taking a total of 30 games. 18 of those games, actually, let's just see this add up to 30. Yep. Out of those 30 games, 18 were Baller Elementals, 4 were Quillbore, 2 were some kind of menagerie build, 1 was a pirate build, 3 was mech, 1 was Murloc, and 1 was undead. The undead game, I'm not gonna lie, was not really a fair attempt. It was kind of just, I couldn't find anything, and then just threw down some undead. So, not gonna say undead is bad, but it was my only build that did not come in the top 4 out of the available options that I did. My Murloc game, I came in 3rd. I can't really remember what that game was exactly. Let's see what that game was. Sounds like I just didn't really have a direction, and it wasn't really a build. So yeah, not just gonna say that Murlocs are bad either. I would say that these were kind of just like bad games that where nothing really happened. For my mech games, one of them was the Battlecry mech game, which is the one I came in first. The other ones I think were kind of failed builds where I wasn't really finding everything that I wanted. So again, mech I think is actually probably pretty good, and actually is probably one of the strongest builds of the current meta. So don't think that's actually a bad build there. I actually thought that the pirate build I did this game was actually pretty strong, and I've since then started using it in duos. So I think this is actually a viable build as well. Obviously the Baller Elementals performed very well. I came in the top 4, 17 out of the 18 games, and only 3 first, but a lot of them were in second. So pretty good results. And Quillbore was actually probably my, I would say in order of strongest to weakest. Baller and Quillbore were my 2 consistent builds. I feel like they're the easiest to get going out of the builds that I tried. Pirates, I don't know how easy it is to get the one that I did, so I'm not, it's pretty strong, but it's not very consistent to do. And then mech was pretty strong, but not consistent to do as well. At least from the small sample size that I did. And mixed minions were actually kind of slightly in the mech direction as well, I think. So I would say that mech and mixed were kind of like in the same category almost, but they're different types of builds. So yeah, overall, pretty good season. So overall, pretty good results. I think I only lost points in 1 game the whole run, and that was on the game 18, where I came in 5th. And it was kind of like I just didn't have a build, and I kind of just started doing a trickster build. And I think I would have been able to come in top 4 pretty easily that game. I was just a little bit too greedy, and I put a little bit too much stats on the trickster, and I got taken out by, I took too much damage from poisonous minions. So I wouldn't recommend forcing a taunted trickster build in a lobby that has Murlocs, just because there's too many sources of poisonous, and you just might get unlucky and just get taken out. So yeah, all of the games I didn't lose any points. There was another game where I came in 7th up here, but because I was such a low rating at the time, it goes up like below 1,000. I didn't actually end up losing any rating for this loss. So yeah, it was just a 0-point game. That's it for now. That's it for this series. I might do another series for 6K to 7K next, but might take a little break and maybe do some duos now that I finally got to 6K. If you found this series interesting, consider liking and subscribing.